We welcome you into a very special edition of the Northern Arizona Wranglers Roundup. My name is James Spooby, alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Ed, we're excited to visit with another new Wranglers signee, Mr. Josh Jones, quarterback extraordinaire, getting ready to lead this football team into the 2024 season. I'm excited to get to know him a little bit and learn about his football background.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring him in. Let's bring Josh in and let Wranglers Nation get to know Mr. Jones.
Let's do. Josh Jones joining us here, new Northern Arizona Wranglers quarterback. Josh, thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule. We certainly appreciate it. Now, we understand that it's a little bit late tonight that you were jet-setting around somewhere, as we often know that quarterbacks tend to do. Where were you headed? Where are you at tonight? Where are you joining us from?
I'm actually in Durango, Colorado now. So I started my day off in North Carolina on the East Coast and just hopped off the plane about 30 minutes ago. So I'm excited to be up here. Thank you guys for having me up here, and it's going to be a good time.
Well, absolutely. We're excited to get to know you a little bit better and just get to know what you're all about. Now, you spent some time in the CFL. The first question I have for you, what are you going to take from that experience into the Indoor Football League?
Yeah, I mean, I think just in general, having that professional experience and being in a training camp with a team is something super crucial that I can bring with my experience coming to Arizona. And, it's a business, it's professional football, and I understand that. And I'm excited to get the opportunity to kind of play again and, to get another opportunity to come in and show what I can do and lead and help lead an organization. And, my time up in Winnipeg was a great time, great experience, learned a lot from those guys. And, now I'm just excited for what's next with Northern Arizona.
So going backwards past before that, your time at UNC Pembroke, you broke a lot of records. Josh, you were the starting quarterback for all 5 years you were there, threw a lot of yards, threw a lot of touchdowns, ran for a lot of touchdowns. Talk about your time at UNC Pembroke and how that molded you and made you a better football player and also a better man.
Yeah, I mean, to start off, I had some really good coaches out there that believed in me. I ended up earning the job my freshman year and kind of didn't look back from there. And those guys believed in me every step of the way and helped me grow both on the field and off the field. Academically, like you said, as a man, learn how to become a family man and, all those things. I'm looking to take it to the next phase of my life. And I had a great experience at UNC Pembroke. Like you said, I was a starter there for 5 years and played a lot of football games with a lot of really good players, and we put up a lot of good numbers. So I'm excited to continue to do that for sure.
Josh, it's tough being a quarterback at any level, really, in football. What is it that continues to drive you to play that position at a very high level when, let's face it, when the chips are down, oftentimes the quarterback will get a lot of the blame, whether that's warranted or not, and vice versa. Maybe the quarterback gets a little bit too much credit when things are going well because the offensive line plays a big part of that, and maybe some of the skill players also play a part in the quarterback's success. What is it that drives you to play really one of the toughest positions in football?
Yeah, I mean, football is a team game. It's the ultimate team sport. And, just to be a part of that is a great opportunity, a great experience. And, with being the quarterback, like you said, you have a huge responsibility to kind of lead your guys. And, you got to perform well on and off the field. And, all that stuff that comes with it is good and bad. And I try and do a really good job of, staying even keeled through the good times, through the bad times. You got to go back and you got to have a process. You got to be able to lean on what that process is and, go to work every day with a clean slate, whether, if yesterday was a great day or yesterday was a terrible day. You got to go in with a new mindset. And because those guys are looking at you as the quarterback, you set the tone. You go in there, you're the leader. You got to rally guys and you got to lean on them as well. You got to understand that. And, based on everything I've heard and all the players and coaches that I've talked to with the Wranglers, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a difficult transition at all. I've enjoyed talking to the coaches and the players, and I'm excited, like I said, to get down there and get to work.
Josh, speaking of transition, you're used to playing on 100-yard fields. Now that's going to be cut in half. Is that going to be much of a transition for you? Are you excited about the compression aspect of playing in the Indoor Football League? And it's going to be a different kind of game for you, Josh.
For sure, yeah, and I'm excited for that challenge. watching film with Coach Windsor, and you just see the difference. And I love that kind of stuff. I love the difference. Obviously, the windows are going to be tighter. Things are going to happen quicker. Got to get the ball out of your hands faster than what you're used to. And I'm excited for that. Obviously, it's going to take some time, and that's what training camp's for all of us to come together and mesh really well and get that timing down with, the intricacies of the offense. So when we do that, I think, it's going to show that, we put in a lot of hard work. And like you said, there's going to be differences. There's going to be times of trouble in practice and stuff like that. But that's what practice is for. You got to lean on each other. And, you'll take that into each game week, and you'll get better every day from it. So I'm excited for the differences, and I'm excited to see how I do. And I'm really confident with the differences and how I'm going to deal with it.
Now, Josh, being from Wilmington, North Carolina, I imagine you're pretty familiar with the small town football feel and the excitement of football in a small town environment like that. How excited are you to bring that same sort of feel to Prescott Valley, where honestly they have really embraced this football team over the past 3 seasons?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, football is a great sport. It brings people together no matter where you are. And it's just that, it brings people together. And I'm excited to come into a community that's supportive of their team. Great crowd support, great community support from what I've seen. And I'm excited to kind of just experience it, get down there and, meet everybody and just start building those relationships. And, I'm coming down there to win some football games so they can get ready for that. And obviously we'll all bond over that with a good time. So I'm excited.
I love it. I love that mindset that Josh is like, we're going to come in and win some football games right off the rip. I love that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give you something to cheer about for sure. That's the plan.
I love it. Josh, talk about how you came to love and actually get into football. Your dad played quarterback at a Presbyterian college. You started getting into football when you were 5 years old, when you were a young lad. Talk about your start in football and how you developed the love, and now you're playing professional football. So you started as a young man at 5, and now you're about to play indoor professional football.
For sure. I mean, it's to think about the journey, it's crazy. A lot of things go into it, and a lot of people help you get to where you are. But especially my family. I mean, my family growing up has always been like super athletic. My mom played college basketball at Elon. My dad was a quarterback, and my mom is a high school coach now. So that athletic atmosphere has always been there for me, and I've always thrived in those kind of situations. I love it. It's what I want to do. Don't ever see myself leaving athletics, and I'm gonna continue playing professional football as long as I can. So obviously, those guys, my family, my parents, they play a big role with that. And my brother, he plays quarterback at Fort Lewis College, where I'm at now. And it's just a cool experience. I'm excited to those guys have helped me get to where I am, and I'm excited to kind of bring that down to the Wranglers.
How important has your family been in your football journey overall? Obviously, a lot of things get done behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. Mom taking care of things during especially a young man's football career, and a lot of hard work and sacrifice goes into that a lot of people don't realize. How important has your family been in that process and being supportive of you in that journey?
Yeah, I mean, they've been super supportive my whole career. They've been behind me every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough. Nothing I do will ever replace what they've done for me. And to have that support system that I can lean on is something that I really take pride in, and it's molded me kind of into the man I am today. And my morals and my beliefs all come from them, and seeing them do what they did for me and my siblings, and I look to take that forward and try and apply that to every aspect of my life that I can. So they definitely have played a huge role to get to where I'm at today.
Josh, there will be some time, of course, but before you report up to Prescott Valley for training camp, about a month or so. What are some things you're going to work on physically, mentally, to get yourself prepared for the rigors of a really quick training camp? Because it's going to be a quick training camp, and then come March 16th, we're kicking it off against the Rattlers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, ever since my time in Winnipeg, I've stayed ready. I'm not having to get ready right now. I've stayed ready mentally and physically. Being able to coach has been an awesome, situation for me. I've been able to keep my mind sharp. And then obviously, once you sign, you get the playbook and you start diving into that and meeting with the coaches, and you only can go up from there in terms of learning the playbook. And so mentally, I'll be ready mentally and physically, but getting into the playbook, trying to understand it the best I can. I really want to be a master of it by the time I get there, so we're not having to take too much time. Obviously, it's going to take time as a team, but I want to come in there ready to go with a good head on my shoulders in terms of knowing what I'm doing. And then physically, it's going to be the same, right? Like I'm gonna continue to throw. I'm going to continue to do what I've done to get here, and I'm going to look for ways to improve. I'm going to continue to get faster. I'm going to continue to work out and continue to eat right. I'm going to make sure my body's feeling 100%. I feel really good right now. And, when I come into camp, I'm going to be ready to go physically as well in that way.
We're visiting here with Northern Arizona Wranglers quarterback Josh Jones. Thank you so much for your time, Josh. He will bring his teammates to Prescott Valley, Arizona. They'll report to training camp on February the 28th. Training camp will open shortly after that, and then they'll have a little bit over a week to get ready for those Arizona Rattlers who we host on Saturday, March 16th inside the Finley Toyota Center. I'm excited. Ed's excited. I know Josh is excited as well, and we're excited to see what he can do on the football field as well coming up on March the 16th. Thank you, Josh, for your time, and have a great rest of your evening, my friend.
I appreciate you guys having me. I'm looking forward to the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Josh.